Have you ever thought about New Year? In many parts of the world, people celebrate when January begins. They watch fireworks. They make promises for the year to come. But in Ethiopia, a beautiful country in Africa, the New Year is different. Sunshine, yellow flowers, happy songs. This day is called Enkutatash. It is in September. The long rainy season ends. The sun warms the green land. The world feels fresh and new. Imagine you are in Ethiopia. Clean, cool air after the rains. Fields carpeted with bright yellow flowers. Close up, Adey Abeba blooms. They only bloom now for the new year. People know a happy time is coming. Enkutatash means gift of jewels. The name comes from an old story, the Queen of Sheba. She returned after a long journey. Her people gave her many jewels. The yellow flowers look like jewels too. The Ethiopian New Year arrives on September 11th or on September 12th in a leap year. This date is very important. It marks the end of a long season of rain. For 3 months, June, July, August, the skies are gray and heavy. Rain falls almost every day. Rivers become full and the land drinks the water. It is a time for the earth to rest and prepare. People stay inside more and the world outside is wet and muddy. But everyone knows that soon the sun will return. The end of the rain is a big reason to celebrate. It means the start of a new season of sunshine and growth. When the rains finally stop, it feels like a miracle. The sun pushes through the clouds and the whole country seems to breathe a sigh of relief. The air becomes clear and fresh. The ground, which was once so wet, begins to dry. Why does Ethiopia celebrate New Year in September? The answer is in its special calendar. Most of the world uses the Gregorian calendar. This calendar has 12 months. Some months have 30 days. Some months have 31 days. One month has 28 or 29 days. But Ethiopia uses its own ancient calendar, called the Ge'ez calendar. It has 13 months, not 12. People call Ethiopia the country of 13 months of sunshine. The first 12 months each have exactly 30 days. After those, there is a short 13th month called Pagum. Most years, Pagum has 5 days. In leap years, every 4 years, Pagum has 6 days. These extra days keep the calendar aligned with the sun. The new year, Enkutatash, begins on Meskerem 1. The Ethiopian calendar is about 7 to 8 years behind the Gregorian calendar. So while the world may be in 2025, Ethiopia is in 2018. That comes from a different calculation for the birth year of Jesus. It doesn't mean Ethiopia is behind. It's just a different way to count years. Visitors can be surprised. It can feel like traveling back in time. The calendar is a big part of Ethiopian life, shaping holidays and seasons. In the days before Enkutatash, you can feel the excitement in the air. Every home becomes a busy place of preparation. People want everything to be clean and fresh for the new year. One of the most important traditions is cleaning the house from top to bottom. Walls are washed, floors are scrubbed, old things are thrown away. This is more than just cleaning. It is a symbol of washing away the problems and sadness of the old year. It is about making space for good luck and happiness in the year to come. Everyone in the family helps, from the oldest to the youngest. Another beautiful tradition is spreading fresh grasses on the floor of the home. Long green grasses called ketema are cut and laid carefully inside the main room. When you walk on them, they release a sweet, earthy smell. Sometimes people also scatter the yellow Adey Abeba flowers on top of the grass. The green and yellow colors are the colors of Enkutatash. They make the house look bright and festive. It is a beautiful welcome for guests who will come to visit on New Year's Day. Shopping is also a big part of getting ready. Markets become very busy and noisy. People go to buy things for the holiday feast. They buy chickens, they buy sheep. The celebration of Enkutatash is not complete without its special food. The holiday meal is a very important part of the day. Families spend a lot of time and care preparing it. The most famous dish for Enkutatash is called doro wat, a delicious spicy chicken stew. It is made with chicken hard-boiled eggs, a special spice mixture called berber. Berber gives the stew its deep red color and warm flavor. Making dorawat is a long process and can take many hours, but it's worth it. This wonderful stew is not eaten with a fork or spoon. It is eaten with injera. Injera is a large, soft, spongy flatbread. It looks a bit like a pancake, but it has a slightly sour taste. It is made from teff, a tiny grain that grows in Ethiopia. A large piece of injera is placed on a big platter. Dorawat and other dishes are spooned onto the middle of the injera. People gather around the platter and eat together. They tear off small pieces of injera with their right hand and use them to scoop up the stew. Eating from the same plate is a beautiful symbol of family and community. Besides dorawat, there are many other foods on the table. A lamb stew called begwat. There are also many wonderful vegetable dishes. These are perfect for people who don't eat meat. On the morning of Enkutatash, after the sun is up, a lovely tradition begins. Groups of young girls, dressed in their new clothes, go from house to house. They carry bouquets of the yellow Adey Abeba flowers. They stand outside a neighbor's door and sing a special song for the new year. The song is called Abebehosh. In their sweet voices, they sing about the flowers, the end of the rain, and their wishes for a happy and prosperous new year for the family inside. The song is full of joy and hope. It is one of the most beautiful sounds of Enkutatash. When the girls finish their song, the person in the house comes out to greet them. They thank the girls for their beautiful singing and good wishes. Then they give them a small gift. It might be a little bit of money or perhaps some special bread made for the holiday called difodabo. The girls collect their gifts and move on to the next house, ready to sing again. This tradition is a wonderful way for the community to share its happiness. Boys have their own tradition too. In the days leading up to the new year, they get busy with art. They buy paper-colored pens. At its heart, Enkutatash is a holiday about family. It is a time for everyone to come together. In Ethiopia, family is very important. Grandparents, parents, children. Many families live together in big extended households, but sometimes work or school takes people to faraway cities. Enkutatash is the time when they make the journey home. They travel for many hours or even days to be with the people they love. The joy of seeing family again after a long time is a huge part of the celebration. The home of the oldest family members becomes the happy center of everything. On New Year's Day, the house is full of noise and laughter. Cousins who have not seen each other for a year play together. Aunts and uncles catch up on news. The elders sit in comfortable chairs, watching the happy scene with smiles on their faces. It is a time to share stories from the past year, the good times and the difficult times. It is a time to give advice and to listen. Enkutatash is more than just a party. It is a day filled with deep meaning. The most important meaning is hope. The long, dark, rainy season is over. The sun has returned. The land is green and full of flowers. This change in nature feels like a promise from God that good times are coming. For farmers, it means they can soon plant their crops. For everyone, it is a symbol that difficult times do not last forever. After darkness, there is always light. This simple message of hope is something everyone can feel on Enkutatash. It gives people strength and a positive feeling for the future. The holiday is also about renewal. It is about starting fresh. The cleaning of the house is a perfect example of this. Washing away the dirt of the old year feels like washing away mistakes and sorrows. It is a chance to start again with a clean slate. People reflect on the year that has passed. They think about what they did well. They think about what they want to do better. They make quiet promises to themselves. A better student, a more patient parent, a kinder neighbor. As our journey through the Ethiopian New Year comes to an end, let us remember the feeling of this special day. The spirit of Enkutatash is a gentle and happy one. It is not about loud, wild parties. It is about quiet joy, family love, a deep connection to nature and faith. It is a spirit you can see in the bright yellow Adey Abeba flowers that cover the hills. It is a spirit you can smell in the fresh grass on the floor, roasting coffee beans. It is a spirit you can hear in the sweet songs of the children. This spirit is born from the land itself, the end of the rains, the return of the sun. It fills everyone with a feeling of thankfulness. People are thankful for the water that has nourished the earth. They are thankful for the sun that will now help the crops to grow. This gratitude for nature's gifts is at the very center of Enkutatash. It teaches a lesson of appreciating the warmth of the sun, the color of a flower, the taste of fresh food. It is a celebration of life itself. This beautiful holiday, with its unique calendar and ancient traditions, has a message for everyone. After every rain, the sun will shine.